speak about what's going on in the world today. We're in the year 2024 and we're seeing so much suffering, so much censorship, so much bullying from the authorities. Now I come from a time where we respected authority, we respected law and order, but I have to say that at my age I'm starting to question it, because law and order to me suddenly becomes corrupt. It appears to be corrupt. Is it? You make your own minds up. But have a look at what's going on in the world today. We have the COVID pandemic. Still not been identified. We have vaccine indemnity. Was it 75 years, Aaron? Was it 75 years? Silence for 75 years. Now most of us here will be gone in 75 years by the time they put out the information of what it was about. Unexplained excess deaths. Footballers dropping dead, sports people dropping dead. And now I hear people say, but they've always dropped dead. People have always dropped dead. Sports people have always dropped dead. Yeah, they have. Absolutely they have. But have a look at the numbers. They are falling at an exponential rate. Have a look at the numbers, have a look at the figures. Don't just take my word for it. Have a look, make your own minds up. And please don't ask me for proof, because I have had people ask me for proof for the last 4 years. And every time I show them proof, they say, that's rubbish. So do your own research. Don't take my word for it. But you might just save your own lives, and you might just save loved ones' lives by doing that research. Like I say, I have children, I have grandchildren. I don't want to be in the middle of London, but I'm here because I need to try and do my bit to try and save the next generation. And on that subject of next generation, I've been mentoring young people for 30 years. My job, retired school teacher, retired professional football coach, always working with the younger generation. That has been my role, that is my passion. I'm 67 years old, I am retired, but I still feel I need to try and help the next generation. What are we doing as adults to try and help young people? Are we doing enough? Are we doing anything? Are we believing what we're being told because it's comfortable to believe what we're told? To come out of your comfort zone like I've done today, and my colleague Aaron and Leah today, and JJ, we have come out of our comfort zone. We've come out to try and help humanity. We'll continue to do that. We will be mocked. Remember there was a guy some centuries ago that was also mocked. His name is Jesus. Now I'm not going to go into the Bible, but he was mocked. Take that into account. So, if people want to walk past and laugh and smile and giggle and tell me I'm an idiot, I'll continue to speak because I care enough to do so. So we have the unexplained excess deaths. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody has mentioned it. And yet we still ask questions. Can we have some information, please? Nobody says anything. We also have the sexualisation of children in the school system. I myself have seen that. I hear it from my grandchildren. I've heard it from other colleagues. And I hear it all over the news. Young people being told that they can identify whatever they want to be at the age of 6 and 7 years old. I have a concern of where our young people are being shoehorned into. Make no mistake, they are being shoehorned. They're not being guided, they're being shoehorned into believing that they are a they, an it, a cat, a dog. You can identify as whatever you want to identify as.
LBG 464.
Then we look at the climate emergency crisis. I, again, come from a time where, when I went to school, I had to wait for a bus, and that bus was almost on top of me before I could see it. Why? Because we had fog and smog. I could smell the pollution, I could see the pollution. Today, I'm not going to say we're in a climate emergency. I'm not going to say we're not. I'm not going to say we are. I'm going to say, show me the evidence. I have asked the GLA, the Greater London Authority, for evidence. They have come back, they haven't got any. They've told me they don't have any. I have asked 4 different councils if they've got any data to show me this climate emergency. They all come back and say they don't have any. So, we are expected to follow the narrative without facts or data. That again is a problem. My parents brought me up to ask questions if things didn't make sense. I will continue to ask questions, and I hope that you will ask questions as well. Then we look at the cost of living crisis. Everything going up. People expected to pay through the roof just for to heat their homes. And then we wonder why we've got crime going through the roof. People being mugged, people's homes being robbed, people's property being stolen. Why? I'm not condoning the behaviour, but you have to look at it. If they had enough money, maybe they wouldn't be robbing. So we have to look at that as well. But again, over there, your MPs sit and make decisions based on doing work for you. They, over there, work for you. Are they working for you? Not from what I'm seeing. And yet when they want your vote, they knock on your door and they say to you, can we depend on your vote? We will give you this, we will do this, we will make promises. But what happens with those promises? Not a lot happens. But they still get their 70, 80, 90,000 pounds.